Hey everybody, it's Christmas Eve and we're going to do a shave today on Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday. Yes, it's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everybody. We are going to do another straight razor shave today. I bet you guys can guess the software I'm using. And I figured I would be Christmas spirit and shave with a Christmas hat on, which could be interesting. And of course, it is my leopard skin Christmas hat because, well, you know, I'm a little racy. But before we get started, hey, don't forget, www.theshavingcadre.com. Come and see us, come and visit, join. We are the best men's shaving forum and other pursuits forum on the interwebs. We believe, self-moderated, free to join, bunch of great guys, and we consider ourselves family. Secondly, don't forget to see us at Drinks and Daves. That's Drinks and Daves on YouTube every Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific. However, we did our second rum battle yesterday, and so we're down to the final 6 rums for our finale, and that's going to be joined by EMG06, Eric, who provided the rums to us, and that's going to be this Saturday night, the 28th, at 6 p.m. Pacific. So that should be a lot of fun. So please join us. So anyhow, Merry Christmas again to everybody. This shave is more symbolic than anything else because those of you that watched my video yesterday knew that yesterday was Barber Errand Day, and it was crazy because traffic was nuts. Now I know that a certain gentleman who he knows who I'm talking about laughed at me when I said there was traffic, considering he works in downtown Manhattan at Times Square. But you got to understand that these are all retirees, blue hairs, snowbirds, and they drive like crazy. So anyhow, so I shaved yesterday at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Not a lot here. There's a little bit, not a lot. But we are shaving with a special razor today, which I'll go over at the end. And I figured it would be a little weird to shave with a hat on, but it's really not that bad. Also, my good buddy Bill M. He's trying something new as far as hashtagging wet shaving. And if I get this wrong, I'll double check it. But I think it's all lowercase razor _ N _ shaves. And if you hashtag that, that'll start a little movement, so to speak. I'll have to double check that though. The correct hashtag is in my link from a couple days ago. But when you get to be 60, you forget things pretty easy. I'm not sure if that's it. So far, so good with this hat on. I do have some soap on the pom-pom, but that's okay. Hey, that's a song, isn't it? Christmas song for how could we do that and make you really just, oh, rest ye merry gentlemen, get soap on your pom-pom. Okay, well. And I guess pom-pom could be, well, never mind. Then I guess you could go jingle shave, jingle shave, jingle shave, soap. Anyway, okay. And no, I have not been drinking yet. Yet. There's the key. Yet. Good shave so far. Like I said, there's not a whole heck of a lot to take off, but you know what? Even though I'm going through the motions and there's not a lot of whiskers to remove, it's still that habit of doing that gentlemanly thing every day. Oh, here's another one. Silent shave. Sorry. See, now it's in my head, and that's like an earworm. This razor is has been stropped 30 on linen, 60 on my Tony Miller strop, which is the only one I currently have right now, and then another 30 on a convex bench strap. As of today, I am planning on doing a shave Christmas morning tomorrow, but I'm not sure when exactly that'll get uploaded, or quite frankly, I don't think anybody will watch it because you're all going to be with your families opening up presents, but we shall see. And it's pretty much with the same software I've been using for the last couple of days. So I hope Santa Claus is going to bring everybody what they're looking for. As I think I mentioned before, you know, my wife and I, you know, we been married 30 years and some change. And, you know, we've gotten to the point now where, you know, if we want something, we just kind of go out and buy it. So we don't spend a lot of time with Christmas gifts. You know, we just got to do it. Although I did get her something very nice. I hope she likes it. I won't reveal it because she watches my videos, but after Christmas, I will let you know. She's either going to be real happy or real pissed off, because she'll think that I'm enabling her. Anyways, we are, I think I said this maybe before, we're not going to do a traditional Christmas dinner. I think I mentioned this before, but we are going to be doing comer de puertorriqueño, Puerto Rican food. And you ask, Dave, why with a name like Eisenhuth are you doing Puerto Rican food? Well, my mom was born and raised in a very small town, which I've said before, called Barranquitas in Puerto Rico. And so I grew up going there, and I grew up eating the food. The food in Puerto Rico has the same effect on me that Cajun food does. It is absolutely tremendous. A lot of people think since it's a Hispanic-based country that the food would be spicy, and it's exactly the opposite. It's not spicy at all. It's very savory. and just good stuff. So we're having arroz con gandules, which is rice. It's a chicken broth, saffron-based rice with gandules, which are pigeon peas. And you take the pigeon peas, which is like a mini garbanzo and a caper mixed, but it doesn't have that caper flavor. And you take the sofrito, which is a mixture of tomato sauce, garlic, onions, peppers, and adobo, and you fry that up in a pan with some oil. And so you just start to render the gandules. And then and you fry that, you do all that up in the pan that you're going to put the rice in. So then you put the long grain rice in, chicken broth, pimento. Now I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to make it arroz con pollo y gandules. So I'm going to have some chicken legs that have been roasted that'll go in there, and that'll actually help flavor the rice too. Because the rice comes out, by the time you're done with the tomato, the sofrito, and everything else, it comes out almost a yellow-orange color. And you add some peas and some pimento, and it's just amazing. And then at the very bottom of the pan, and Sean Stapelfeld will know exactly what I'm talking about, there's what's called pagao. And pagao is where the rice is burnt a little bit at the bottom of the pan, and you scoop it out and it becomes caramelized and crunchy, and it's amazing. So that's going to be our rice dish. And then, although I could not con Sean into sending me, nor could I probably have afforded the shipping on sending me what they call pasteles. Two types of pasteles, rice pasteles and regular pasteles. And basically think of a tamale, but instead of corn masa, it's a masa that is made of yuca, plantains, and some other great stuff. And it's wrapped in banana leaves. So it is like a tamal, or a pastel, as they say. And unfortunately, I could get them from a restaurant in New York called the Freakin' Rican, which I have bought from before. But it's tough to get them, and it's about $70 a dozen plus shipping. So we started looking, and one of the largest purveyors of international foods in the country is a place called a company called Goya. You've probably heard of them. And Goya sells pasteles, in a box. I mean, they're processed, but they're good. And we've had a hard time finding them at the international market, so I went online and I looked at Goya, and sure enough, I found them. However, Goya does not sell them direct. You have to go through a restaurant supply company. Well, to go through a restaurant supply company, you need to have a tax ID number. I own my own business, tax ID number. Now, granted, it says Hombre's Barbershop, but who the heck do they know? It may be Hombre's Barbershop and Puerto Rican restaurant. So anyhow, the only thing is you have to buy a case. You can't buy just one or two. You have to buy a case. No, 2 cases, I think. No, it's a case. But anyhow, it comes out to be like 4 dozen pasteles, which we will eat very quickly. Plus, I got really good shipping. So we're going to have the pasteles, which was really the main thing, because as Sean Stapelfeld will tell you, we've been having conversations about that. But along with that, we are going to have beans with the traditional Puerto Rican beans, which is just a pinto, more or less. Then we're also going to have tostones. And tostones are basically a plantain, which is a banana, but it's a cooking banana. There's no sweetness there. You cut it up, soak it in salt water and garlic, and then you fry it, smash it, fry it again, and they come out like pretty thick, almost like a potato, but they're wonderful. And then you season them, and then there's a sauce that's a little bit of picante that you put on there. And that's going to be a side dish. And then another side dish will be alcapurria, which I was able to find. So really a wide-ranging Puerto Rican meal for Christmas that we will end up eating on for days. And I know when Sean watches this, or anybody else who likes Puerto Rican food, they're going to be drooling out the side of their mouth. And that's okay. Merry Christmas, guys. Great shave today, as I expected. It wasn't... In fact, today I can say I didn't really get any alum sting because I didn't remove a lot of whiskers. There's a few, though. And I'm impressed with myself that I've gone through 4 days, I think, 3-4 days of using the same soap, St. Baptist Shave, same this, which for me is extremely boring. So anyways, the razor is the only thing we changed for the day. And this razor, this set was honed for me by Matt, Lukey3262, and it's a souvenir of Germany. It's a 7-day set, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm shaving with Tuesday today, and it's a really beautiful set, and it's just a really neat set. And unfortunately, one of the scales is broken, and I have to fix that, so I don't shave with. I think it's Sunday or Monday that I don't shave with, but I've got to fix that, and it's going to be a tough fix because it's right at the pivot point, which can be a little interesting at best. So anyhow, so that kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing for Christmas tonight. We are Thayer's Lavender today. We are watching some Christmas movies. My sister-in-law and her daughter, my niece, are coming over, and we will be watching, because I've basically mandated it, that one of the movies we will be watching will be It's a Wonderful Life, which we watch every year. It is my go-to. And then they have seen Christmas Story, and they have not seen the second one when Ralphie and everybody's grown up. So we're going to watch that. Probably going to watch Scrooged, which I think is just a fantastic take on A Christmas Carol. The other one that I like to watch is, for those of you that know it, it was A Christmas Carol, and it was put out by FX, I think in 2022, and it was with Guy Pearce, who's the same person who plays Wyland in the Alien prequels. And it's a very dark version because what it shows is it shows the history of Ebenezer Scrooge and how he got to be so mean. And it's pretty dark, and I'm wondering if they... Oh, and also for the brush today, again, the Sorrentino Luca Brasi. I wonder if, because I can't find it anywhere. It shows it, but there's no showings of it, except on Hulu, and I'm not going to pay for Hulu for one show. But it's very dark, and it breaches on some subjects that most people would not consider Christmassy, but it does show his history, and I think by watching that movie with Guy Pearce, you get a lot better feeling of why Scrooge was as bad as he was. But it's a great movie if you can find it. 'Tis the season. That's right. Noble Otter. It's been fantastic. So if you've not tried a Noble Otter soap, you need to. And for the aftershave, again, 'tis the season. This is Christmas in a bottle. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, good stuff. The talc today, again, using the same. I don't know how anybody could be a minimalist. To shave with the same stuff day after day after day. I mean, I'm what, 3 days, 4 days maybe, and I'm ready. But I will soldier through because I will shave with this tomorrow. But I can tell you, the video on Thursday, be prepared, folks. It's going to be a wild one because I'm not sure what I'm going to use. And then, of course, for Midnight Mass tonight, Penhaligon's Elixir. People are going to see me and they're going to say, what the heck? He smells like the Vatican. Okay, folks, that's it. I know I kind of rambled on today, but I certainly hope you enjoyed our Christmas Eve shave. And again, from me and my family, from the cadre to you, I want to wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas. I thank you for your subscriptions and your support. It means more than you know. And I'm looking forward to a fantastic 2025. Going to give that watch out in 2025. It looks like we're not going to get to 2000 this year, but that's okay. I just want to thank you again for your continued support of our channel. We try to be as honest and plain as we can be. We're not sponsored by anybody other than me. So anyhow, thank you so much. And I wish, from my family to yours, I wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas and a safe holiday. And we'll probably see you again tomorrow after presents have been wrapped, or unwrapped, I should say. Anyways, Merry Christmas, folks. Have a great day. Take care.